So just wearing a hat and it's covering half my forehead, it just, I don't know, something about it makes me feel concealed. Like it makes me feel mysterious, like I'm hiding something. Good morning. I'm finally vlogging and uploading after 3 years. So I am at work right now, and what I mean by at work, it's because I work from home. I actually had started taking a GLP-1 because I just really needed the boost. I really needed the help. And what can be discouraging is the fact that I have lost weight before in the past. I wouldn't say easily, but I felt like it was more doable for me, and I didn't need a GLP-1. I didn't need any type of assistance in that way. I have taken phentermine before, just every now and then, but I think that the prime of my weight loss journey was in 2022 when I was like heavily active. Like I didn't have a job. Working out was my job. I wasn't getting paid from it. I'm just saying that working out was my job. And I had gotten the fittest and the most in shape that I had ever been in my life. And then things just kind of went downhill once I did get a job, because I just didn't have the time like I was doing before to work out and everything. So it kind of went downhill. I gained weight, I lost muscle. Now I'm back to square one. So I am trying my hardest to get myself back to where I was, although it has been really difficult just because of lifing. A lot of things going on in my life, a lot of things that are actually working against me, in my opinion. I haven't been officially diagnosed with ADHD, but I was diagnosed with severe anxiety and mild depression. Also in my personal life, I've just had like a lot of issues. Life's been lifing, like that. That's kind of what it is. Life has been lifing. But I am hopeful. I am looking upwards, and I'm not looking back in the past. I've let go of past events. I've let go of things that have held me back, and I'm moving forward. So today's video is strictly going to be me just getting my life back on track. And I am going to be going to the gym today. I did not go this morning, but I am going to go to the gym today. I'm probably going to go while my kids are at their homecoming dance, just because it's a little close by. So I have that time frame to get myself a workout in today. So we're going to be focusing on eating until then. So yeah, that's what's going to happen today. You guys always get up when I get up. Like, do you need to go outside? Okay, guess that's a yes. Let's go outside. Okay. Bye-bye. It is incredibly dark in this house. It did rain last night or early this morning, so that could be why, like, it's just really gloomy. Let me turn on a light. Hello there. Yesterday or the day before yesterday, I made this fire quesadilla, and it tasted very similar to Taco Bell's quesadillas. And you know, I don't eat Taco Bell anymore. About 3 years ago or 4 years ago, I stopped eating it because it ruined my stomach. Like my stomach hurt so bad when I ate it. So I just completely stopped eating Taco Bell, but I did like their quesadillas and the sauce that they put on the inside of it. And I was never able to replicate that quesadilla until now. Sauce that I used inside the quesadilla, it actually came in, it was actually a dipping sauce for shrimp that I got from HEB. And I don't know where to get this sauce from apart from the shrimp. So it's like, I gotta buy the shrimp in order for me to get the sauce. So I bought the shrimp yesterday. I have the sauce. And I'm gonna make the quesadilla today. I won't say that I absolutely despise cooking, but what I will say is that cooking is not my favorite thing to do. So I try to make all of my meals as simple as I possibly can so that I don't spend so much time in the kitchen. But yeah, let's cook lunch. So this is the sauce I was talking about that came with the shrimp. I'm not sure what the name of this sauce is, but it is good inside those quesadillas. Fajita and cut up some bell peppers the other day when I first made these quesadillas. But I think I'm gonna cut up some more bell peppers because I don't have a lot in there. Oh, gotta hold it in place. Okay, I got my food right here. Let's do the influencer taste test. Mmm, so good. No joke, this actually is really good. I really wish I could find this sauce, like apart from having to buy the shrimp. I really would just like to buy the sauce so I can just continue to make these, because it is really good. So I ate like almost all of it. I got actually pretty full. I know that you guys will probably think, well, yeah, because you're on a GLP-1, that's the reason why you didn't finish all your food or you're not hungry. But actually, I was on a GLP-1 prior to, you know, all of the life changes that was affecting me or prohibiting me or just making it hard for me to lose weight. I was on semaglutide, which is, I think it's like the off brand of Ozempic, and I didn't lose any weight. I did lose inches, but I didn't lose any weight. And I found out it's because that my body metabolizes medicine, which would explain the reason why I'm not able to take medicines like Tylenol, Advil, ibuprofen. Like those medicines are not strong enough for my body. And with that revelation of her telling me, well, it's because your body metabolizes it, it makes sense as to why it really doesn't take an effect on me. So the doctor had recommended that I take tirzepatide or Mounjaro. And so far, I have lost 6 pounds. This week, though, it's kind of been like, you know, fluctuating a lot, which I don't understand what that's about or why it's doing that, because this was like the first official week that I really started working out again, because I wasn't working out because of everything that I had going on in my life. Like I was just like bound to my bed. So I don't know what's going on. It's kind of strange. I do have a doctor's appointment next month, and I will, you know, let her know all of the things that are going on. But she did tell me that there is a very small percentage of people that none of these medications work for. And that kind of made me nervous, because I'm like, well, this is kind of my last hope to help me lose weight. And I hope that that's not me, that this medicine just doesn't work for. So I don't know. I'm just going to keep taking it, keep working out, and keep trying to eat as clean as possible. And we'll just see what happens and what, you know, and go from there. Also, I'm unintentionally intermittent fasting. I've noticed that for the past few months, I don't eat breakfast until like closer to a 10 or 11 o'clock. And then I don't eat dinner no later than like 7 o'clock. And I think that that's just a natural thing for me. I'm not super hungry in the morning unless I work out. And then most of the time, whenever I do work out in the morning, I try to hurry up and get back home to my desk so that I can just start work and like get some work out the way before I even make myself breakfast. So I have been intermittent fasting for a while, which I believe is helpful and possibly could be putting me in a calorie deficit. But just like I said before, like I have internal things that I need to get figured out, and I need to go to the doctor to see what's going on inside my body. So the workday is almost over, and I'm gonna go ahead and change into my my workout clothes because as soon as I'm done, I gotta head to the store to go get my daughter some last minute things for her dress for homecoming. And then I'm gonna head straight to the gym right after I drop them off at the school, because I'm gonna have like a 2-hour window to go work out. Why am I out of breath? All right, this is my current physique. You guys couldn't see it with the shirt I had on earlier. This is what I'm looking like. Make sure my bra is even. So you can see my back. I don't feel like I look that bad. I do see that I do have a big box booty. Like, I do see it. So I got my Joe hat on. I'm not really sure how I feel about it. I don't ever wear hats because my hair has always been too big for my head to fit into a hat. And also I have a big forehead, so I feel like it looks kind of funny. Well, like, in my opinion, like, I know if there's anybody that watches my video that, you know, may not know me very well, you might not see that there's anything wrong or weird about me wearing a hat. But like I said, I'm in the big forehead gang. So, so just wearing a hat and it's covering half my forehead, it just, I don't know, something about it makes me feel concealed. Like, it makes me feel mysterious, like I'm hiding something. Guys, I came to Walmart. I am in the bra section because I'm getting something for my daughter, and I really feel like Joe Goldberg. Like, I feel mysterious. I do feel like I'm hiding something. Okay, I just made it to the gym, and I hate whenever I have plans to go work out. I have plans to do what I need to do for my body, and then all of a sudden, I don't feel like going in. I honestly feel like taking a nap. I do, I feel like taking a nap, but my kids are at their homecoming dance, so I don't think that it would be wise for me to go all the way home when I have to literally come all the way back out here. So I literally have no choice but to work out. So I'm about to go in and get on this treadmill. It doesn't look as packed as I thought it was going to be. There is a lot of people here for Friday. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead and drag myself in here because I truly don't feel like working out. I really don't feel like working out. So I walked on the treadmill for about 25 minutes. I did a mile at an incline of 6, and I was in the theater at my gym. And then I moved to a different treadmill that had better lighting for my video. So I did some sprint intervals, or as many as I possibly could. And this was the first time that I had ever seen myself running from the back, and I feel like I have unlocked a new insecurity because my booty is just so huge. And I've always heard that my butt was big, but I'm actually witnessing it for the first time. Like, oh my gosh, it's huge. You know, I just realized that I've only eaten once today, and that was the meal that I actually cooked on camera and showed you guys, and that's not good. I guess my busyness and also the GLP-1 is just causing it for me to not be as hungry. I know that when I work out, I'm usually super hungry, and which would make sense. I didn't work out this morning, so I really wasn't hungry all day and about to enjoy this meal. And I'm starving, and it's only because I worked out. So anyways, I've really enjoyed getting back to vlogging, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And if you would like to support the channel, I would really appreciate if you would hit that subscribe button. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.